So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Chisom Iduma if you're joining us for the first time, and today we're having girls talk. Okay, now I see a lot of young people. I borrowed this lamba from my husband. Young people, the way my husband says, I see young people, you think he's an old person. So I see a lot of young girls doing above and above themselves just because they want to be in a relationship, just because they feel it's time, just because they feel like there is something chasing them or their biological clocks. Or maybe they feel like we're really in those times that the Bible foretold, where 4 women, or is it 7 women, will hold on to the skirt of a man and say, we'll feed ourselves, we'll clothe ourselves, just be our husband. I don't know, but for whatsoever reason, there is a lot of rush, especially on social media, to be in a relationship. You see people, they say they're in a relationship, the boy is beating them. Not marriage, relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, the boy is beating them. And I'm wondering if at this point girls take all of this balderdash, like what will it now be like when you finally settle? Okay, well, this video isn't really to talk about all of that, but I'll just be sharing with you guys 4 reasons. There are so many other reasons, and I like to get to hear yours in the comment section. These 4 reasons actually apply to me. They are things I did, and I will encourage you to do. Your standards are high. It's not a wrong thing, okay? It's only when your standards are unreasonable that it's a wrong thing. But girls, your standards should be high, especially when you know you're a high value woman. Do you get? So these are 4 reasons why you should not go on a second date with a man. So the first one is pride. See, there is something really attractive about a confident man, a confident person, really. But I want you guys to know that confidence differs from arrogance, and confidence differs from pride. They are worlds apart. Okay, someone can be confident without being proud, and I don't know why, but it's really a turn off for me when I see people boast, like when people are boastful. And when people talk, I'd like you to screen it in your mind, because if you have a low self-esteem, if you have a wrong mentality, confidence could appear to be arrogance to you, whereas it's not, okay? Generally, pride for me is a complete turn-off. So whatever is a complete turn-off for you, I think if you go on a first date with someone, you sit with the person, you're talking with the person, and you discover that this is their everyday life. This is how they roll. I don't know about you, but that should be a deal breaker. For me, it was always a deal breaker. I don't like rubbish in my life. Okay. Now, the second one for me is a talkative man. Hi, God. I just remember this guy. There was this guy, I don't want to go into details, okay, to avoid embarrassing some people. But there was this guy then who swore that God revealed to him that I'm his wife. And anytime like he's talking, this, like, if we spend 1 hour, he talks for like 56 minutes. He will talk and talk. Sometimes he even puts a live on my face. And in his mind, he's trying to impress me, and I'm so disgusted. Then I was really young. I was really small, like I was a small girl. I think I was in my 3rd year in school. I was really young. But one thing I was saying, God, I know that your word says somebody will not ask you for fish and you give the person serpent. So it's not like, I don't know how to put it, but why is it that of all men, the husband you've picked for me is this kind of person that talks without restraint? I mean, the worst form of talkativeness, like without restraint. This person is educated, though. I'm telling you, he's well educated, but he was so crass, so ras. I don't want to go into details again because I don't want to embarrass anybody unduly. But that's just an example. For me, a talkative man is a deal breaker. I beg. It's not like he won't talk. It's not like he will come and you sit there and be looking at me like, you know, but just know how to, you know, in a conversation, just have self-control. Even if you're someone who is given to, you know how to talk and all of that, there's still a way you can make it classy. You say one or two, you allow me to say one or two, and the gist is flowing. No, it looks good. Not like you're talking, hey, so today as I was going there and I did this word, do you like this word? Okay, do you like ice cream? Before I open my mouth to answer, let's say, well, I used to prepare ice cream when I was younger. Hello. 3 is being stood up. I don't know if it's being stood up. Yeah. So by this I mean you're going out on a date with somebody, and maybe you guys are supposed to go out, but it's raining. So if you hear any noise, I'm really sorry about that. I'll try to raise my voice above the rain. So being stood up, like you guys are going out by 12. And someone like me, naturally, I don't like going anywhere late. If I'm going anywhere late, I'm already disorganized. You know, all of that rush, do makeup, spray perfume, and then you're sweating and you rush into a place. I don't like it. So I like to be on time as much as possible. I like to sit, relax, and just get myself together. You know, I don't like anything that phases me out. So maybe you've already told me now, like, sorry, I like us to hang out on a day, blah, blah, blah. And I wake up, dress up, because for me going out is such a big chore. I was that kind of person that sometimes I'll say, okay, no problem, we'll go out, and I'll turn off my phone and I lie down and sleep. When I wake up, I'll start having guilty conscience. So if I now wake up and dress up, wear my clothes and everything, and for whatever legit reason you're going to be late, you don't drop a text, you don't call me to say, oh, there is unexpected traffic, I tried to beat it, I left early, blah blah blah, or I came out and my grandmother swallowed wheelbarrow, or whatever responsible reason you have. You just, maybe we're supposed to go out by 12, cruising in or sauntering in by 12:45. One, best believe I won't go anywhere with you. Do you understand? This is not pride, this is valuing yourself, this is teaching people how to treat you. So I think, girls, if someone stands you up, someone stands you up once without a good excuse, without a good reason, that should already show you the level of value they place in your, the level of value you have in their hearts. Okay, so that should show you that this person values me to this extent, or this person does not value me to this extent. That's an indication. You either stay or you run. Because some of you, what happens is that you see all this red flag, you see all these signs and symptoms and indication, and you still go ahead to pursue a second date, a third, a fourth, and then a relationship. And when the person starts treating you like trash, you're wondering, it was not like this in the beginning. No, darling, it was like this in the beginning, you just failed to notice it. Before is being rude to a waiter, being rude to the people who are catering to us. I can't stand it. Like, I can't stand rude people. Do you get? If a guy tries to impress you by being rude, I don't know for you, but that's a huge turn off for me. Because one thing that appeals to me, one thing I love about people, is how they treat people who really cannot do anything for them. See, when you're being nice and respectful to your boss, your upliner, it's cool, it's nice, but it doesn't really impress me as a person till tomorrow. But when you're being nice to that person who ordinarily you don't have any reason to be nice to, but it just comes out from you genuinely, you use your please, use your excuse me, you say thank you, you make them feel like human beings. Oh, I'm gonna be drooling. I'm telling you the honest truth. Well, this is no secret because I'm married. I'm off the radar, I'm off the market, okay? So I'm not giving anybody any secret, but I'm telling you, girls, that is a pointer of how they are gonna treat you. That is a pointer of how, when this your fine face now becomes a norm, when it's something they wake up to every day, that is how they will talk to you. That is how they will talk to your children. That is how they will talk to, that is who they are. Okay, let's stop the long talk. That is who they truly are. Finally, my memory is almost off. I'll try to be fast. Asking me to pay for a date. See, I hear a lot of you saying, in developed countries, there's something like going dush. In developed countries, there is blah, 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 blah. You people should understand that there is something called omenana. There is something called culture. In our culture, I am sitting down on my own, in my father's house. You now say, come, let us hang out. By saying that, you did not estimate if I have money in my account. Maybe there is no money in my account, but I did not plan to go out. But you're it's just like I tell my sister or my brother or a friend, come, let's hang out. Automatically, you know that it's on me. Okay, that's the way things are done here. I'm sorry if you differ, but I don't differ. I stick to this. If you're taking me out on a date, be prepared to foot the bills. I'm going to, one thing my mom taught me, she says, whenever you're going out, in case you mad. That literally means put money in your bag in case you pour someone's oil, because you can't explain what, or you can't really say what may happen on the way. Okay, so I always put that money. Some babes call it vex money. I always put it in my bag. I respect myself. Okay, that's why I expect people to respect me. So I won't go out and start ordering, give me chicken casserole, give me spaghetti bolognese, give me this, give me that, give me the other one, when I don't want this to come off wrongly. I've estimated you. I really know what you can feel. When you're with somebody and the person takes you out, it depends on where the person is taking you to. It depends on who the person is. You already have an idea in your head on what this person can afford. Okay, I feel like girls, we should start telling ourselves the truth. You look at what this person is ordering. That's wisdom. For me, that's courtesy. You already have an idea of what seems normal on these dates, okay? And except maybe the person is taking you to a new place to try out new cuisine and all of that, I don't really see the reason why you're going out with someone and you pile so much on your plate like you're hungry. It doesn't make sense. That makes you out as an opportunist. That makes you look like someone who just was waiting for this opportunity to cash out. Wisdom demands that you should order within that range. And if the person asks you to pay, girl, pay and never speak to them again, because that's crap. That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, yeah, so with this point of mine, I've been able to explain to all of you patient listeners on this channel why you should never go on a second date with a man. When people act, when people talk, you listen to what they are saying and what they are not saying. It's called non-verbal cues. You're seeing all of these things and still turning a blind eye to them and decided to walk on a long journey with this person. Breakfast and inevitable disappointments shouldn't come as a surprise. Okay, girls, so thank you so much for listening. I hope you learned one or two things from this video. I'll see you in my very next one. Until then, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comment section. Bye.